Got another great artist today here on the radio. It's Blue Collar Glomeration. Check it out today, Blue Collar Glomeration. We're going to play Mean Old Trucker Blues here in a few moments. Check it out on iTunes. It's also available on Rhapsody. eMusic has it as well. Amazon Digital Services if you're into that. Also Xbox Music, Omniphone, RDO, and YouTube subscription services. Check it out today. It's Mean Old Trucker Blues right now here on the radio show.
Well, now her daddy was a mean old trucker, and this is my tale to tell. Cause her daddy was a mean old trucking man. He wanted me to be in hell, Albuquerque or Alamogordo or anywhere away from home. My Katie was a trucker's child, grew up free and grew up wild, spent her youth on Reefer Ridge, shacking up with other kids. And she was barefoot on the road one day. I met Katie on the way, dropped my load, parked my rig, stopped my truck, but didn't figure on her ways and on her wiles. So with Lord's luck, I helped her up to the cargo space. I got ready to get favored. I mean, yeah. Well, Katie moaned when I dropped my load, said, "Honey, you don't have to go, 'cause Daddy said I could have my pick, and I really want to see your Victor with my old trucking dad." Well, Daddy said, no trucking man is going to marry into this here clan, 'cause he's going to be gone for weeks at a time. Not for making love with this child of mine. He'll be getting assistance on the road and not coming home to drop his load. And yes, her daddy was a mean old trucker. He didn't want nobody to fool with her. The only reason I'm still around is a very wise choice to leave her town. Yes, her daddy was a mean old trucker. He didn't want blue collar to fool with her. The only reason I'm still above ground is a very wise choice to leave her town.
At first you were the only one, a trusted soul, my confidant. Believe in you, believed in me, I wouldn't see the truth. So don't apologize, my friend, I understand the end. Should have known. I wish I knew before. Here comes a real you. Another face, another mood. Hidden well behind your smiles, inching out a mile. Here comes a real you. Another voice, another word. The filter's off, now I can see you're really not with me. What is real and what's at stake? You never know until it takes away from you, away from me, away from all the need. Here comes a real you. Another cast, another crew, acting out your fantasies. Are you looking down at me? Don't apologize, my friend, I understand the end. But I didn't know, should have known, I wish I knew before. Don't apologize, my friend, I understand the end. I didn't know, should have known, I wish I knew before. Here comes comes a real you. Another world I slammed into, crying out your wrath of needs. Are you closing down on me? Don't apologize, my friend. I understand the end. I didn't know. Should have known. I wish I knew before. Here comes a real you. Here comes a real you. Here comes the one I always knew. Here comes the overdue. Here comes a real you. Here comes a real you. Here comes the one I always knew. Here comes the overdue. Here comes a real you. Here comes a real you. Here comes the one I always knew. Here comes a real. 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 Here comes a real.
Listen to the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Experience each and every Sunday afternoon, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific. Here's what national radio show host Ed Till had to say about Jiggy Jag.
You think I don't feel stupid talking to somebody named with some, like some nickname? People call themselves nicknames. Okay, so the nickname is now Reading.
Here's what others are saying about the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Experience each and every Sunday on RadioZenu.com. Check them out online at RadioZenu.com.
It was like helping a retarded child read Tom Sawyer. It was so sad. Now
That's Sunday afternoons on RadioZenu.com.
You're listening to the Jiggy Jaguar Experience.
Welcome to the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Experience, live as live can get today, here on Radio Xenu. Also, 50-plus stations across the U.S. and Canada, broadcasting live from the KJAG Radio Studios in downtown Hutchinson, Kansas. Now, of course, we are live as live can get, 2 to 5 Central, 3 to 6 Eastern, 12 to 3 Pacific. That's our daily show Monday through Friday, but if you want to catch us here on Radio Xenu, it's 2 Central, 3 Eastern, each and every Sunday. And we want to thank Pip and the crew for allowing us on the air today. The Remnants are going to be a fantastic, fantastic group we're going to be hearing from all month. We're working on details to try to get them on the air. And the Remnants are about to release their very first CD, Saturday, November 1st. Check out the RemnantsCT.com. We're going to spell it for you. TheRemnantsCT.com. Also find them on Facebook, The Remnants CT. It's an all-star jam band from the hills of Connecticut. The song is The Leatherman. It's right now here on Radio Xenu.
So our top story this half hour.
Who was the old Leatherman?
But the image of the Leatherman.
The strangest characters who ever roamed the hills of Connecticut.
Are here today visiting the Leatherman.
Who was the Leatherman?
Now, whether it's fact or whether it's legend, we don't know.
Just where I need to go.
Ebola is in the news right now. It's a frightening epidemic that seems to be spreading around the country and the globe. Information is power when it comes to fighting and avoiding Ebola. If you want to stay informed as to where the Ebola outbreaks are while keeping up with the latest news, you need to visit EbolaOutbreakMap.com. EbolaOutbreakMap.com tells you everything you need to know about the Ebola virus and where it's being diagnosed. Stay informed, stay safe with EbolaOutbreakMap.com.
Your mum can help you. She's been there too. You won't be alone. She'll help see you through. I know this period business to you must seem strange. Help is at hand for you at this stage. In the form of a book called Girls, It's Time for a Change.
www.girlsit'satimeforchange.com.
Oh, well, the jig, jig, jig. The jig is a jag. Oh, well, the jig, jig, jig. The jig is a jag. Oh, well, the jig, jig, jig. The jig is a jag. Jig, 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 jag, jag, jiggy, jag, 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 jiggy, jiggy, jag, jag, jiggy, jag, 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 jig, 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 jig.
Have you ever wondered what to do on a rainy day with your partner, friends, or family? Have you ever wanted to be taken on a mystery adventure where you don't have any idea of your final destination? Mystery Trip creates fusion between your smart device and the natural environment. Take advantage of the camera and geolocation features of your smartphone and have your very own unique mystery trip to share with the world or just your friends. Discover romantic hideaways, fun-filled family escapades, and pet-friendly jaunts. Become one with your culture side or release your inner spook. Chasing ghosts. There's retail therapy, pub therapy. The adventures are endless. There are an infinite number of trips to go out and discover. Visit www.yourmysterytrip.com today.
Learning, learning, hear all about it. Now available for kids 9 to 14 years old. Learn business with YMBAgroup.com. YMBA workbooks are the first to offer one-of-a-kind business workbooks as students practice math, reading, and comprehension. YMBA workbooks are a must-do for students in grades 4 through 8. Hands-on practice of real-life skills. Perfect for road trips, group projects, or a summer bridge workbook. Why wait? Learn today. YMBAgroup.com.
Thanks for listening to the Jiggy Jaguar Experience. Follow comedian James Davis on Twitter at comedian James D. And follow Jiggy Jaguar at JIGGYJAGUR. Join us next week here on the network.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, it's the world famous Jiggy Jaguar Experience, coast to coast and border to border, all over the World Wide Web, and all 50 plus stations throughout the U.S. and Canada. Well, apparently it's been a weekend for drama, and as we all know, I hate drama. If drama is right here, if you're watching this on Ustream, right here, it's drama. I run this way. Actually, what's happened is I run that way, and it goes all the way back around, and I'm on the other side of drama. But apparently, over the weekend, there was a comedy show that took place at the Crow's Nest in Wichita, Kansas, which, by the way, we are not broadcasting live from today, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on. We'll also talk about my run for Hutchinson City Commission. It's happening. Okay, here's how this is going to go down. There was a show at the Crow's Nest on Friday night. It was put together by, as I've called him, the funniest man in America, Terrence Hayes. Well, Terrence Hayes put a show together. According to reports, I don't have Terrence's side of it. It could be completely different. But a couple of the comics told me that at the show, Terrence didn't pay anybody. He promised out-of-town comics $250. And apparently didn't deliver. Apparently he paid him $20, $30, something like that, and then said, I'll PayPal you the rest, and scooted. This guy ran out of the building faster than Cash Hollister at a Cypher show. I shouldn't say that. I like Cash, and he never did that at the Cypher show. He only did that at Move the Crowd once to Mr. SC. But here's the situation. What happened was we had we had a caller, but they hung up. Okay, screw them. We had a situation, as they say. Basically, here's what happened. Terrence Hayes on Saturday. This news spread like wildfire because the comedy world is a small knit community, so news traveled fast. Terrence ended up, in a roundabout way, screwing the next comedy night over in Hutchinson because Nathaniel Williams, who was on the bills, was like, if I'm going to get treated this way in Wichita, what the hell's going to happen in Hutch? He probably thought, I'm not getting paid in Wichita. I'm probably going to go to Hutch and get lynched. So he's like, I'm not doing that. So he left. Well, Mr. 316, Uncle Bam, and my new favorite comedian, Brandon Wynn, stepped in. You know, Wynn needs a slogan. We need to say it's, if you want to win, vote for Brandon Wynn. I don't know. We'll come up with something. Well, they apparently, Brandon Wynn has declared war on Terrence Hayes. Now, here's my take. I think what happened is Terrence just got in over his head. I think what happened is he thought, well, I'll do some promotion, I'll get some comics on the bill, we'll put this together, they'll have a successful show, and at the end of the night, I'll pay these comics. Let me give you a good example. Mike Clares, who runs the Rusty Needle Sports Bar here in Hutchinson, Kansas. Last year, or earlier this year, we did an event with Rusty Needle for Concerts for a Cause. And what we did with that is we had national band Hemlock there, the great Hemlock, the mighty Hemlock. And Mike had agreed to give them their money. At the end of the night, he gave them their money, but he also gave them a little extra, and they felt like, oh, this is a good deal. So they got a little extra. However, Terrence did the reversal. Terrence said, well, I'm going to give you this much, and at the end of the night, he didn't give them what they had coming to him. I think it was just poor planning on Terrence's part. Here's the thing, and I'm going to get called a Terrence Hayes defender. I'm going to get called a Terrence Hayes nut hugger. I'm going to get called all sorts of things. But Terrence Hayes, he can make connections like nobody's business. There are comics that have reported to other comics, hey, do you know what Terrence Hayes? One day he just ended up on my Facebook. I don't know how the hell he got there. I think what happened is Terrence is good at promotion. I think Terrence is good at the production part of it. He got a flyer put together. He got tickets put together. He got it all that way. But I think when it comes down to running the actual show, he has got no clue. But it's not like he can't learn. So there's my Terrence Hayes defending him bit. Now let's go to the fallout from Saturday. We have a video. It's like the Jay Leno show. I brought a clip. Here's the first clip. It's Brandon Wynn. This was taken with a cell phone, and this is part one of Brandon Wynn versus Terrence Hayes. If you're watching us on Ustream or YouTube, you can watch the video. If you're listening to us on the Radio Xenu, enjoy this audio for as much as you can.
Go. Oh, check this out. Terrence, the no joke of comedy, has challenged me. I want y'all to know something. This nigga sucks, and y'all know he sucks. That's why every time he posts some shit, he gets 4 likes. This nigga promoted the show. He put the fucking flyer up every day and got 2 likes. The nigga don't pay you. Don't believe me? Ask Arkansas. This nigga counted out $30 and won for a 7-hour trip. The nigga walk around with tie-dye lips. Nigga, how the fuck you gonna just go make a video and tell me, nigga, talk to me like a man. You're 34, you live with your mama, you ain't got no license, you don't drive no goddamn car, you don't even know how to drive. Your friend at your own show told you. Nigga, I'm gonna talk to you like you're a goddamn freshman in high school. Fuck I'ma do? This shit just got real. Talk about all this shit. How you gonna get out here and kill a nigga?
You know what, Terrence? This is what it is. This is how it's gonna be. The whole time, Terrence. The whole time I'm gonna be talking to you like you talk to me. The Pope has fucking spoken. No, you ain't said shit. All you did was get up to you don't even look at motherfuckers. Every time you talk to somebody, bitch.
Okay, that is the first video. There are two more. Because they had a long car ride from here to Wichita yesterday. This is the second video.
I'm gonna talk about you every day. You about to unfriend me and everything. Walking around here, it's a thought in the house tonight. Bitch, you ain't even had no pussy. Is there a hope and a chance a bitch wanna fuck for you tonight? Get the fuck out of here, man. Fucking WWE comedy crap, bull crap. The fat boy tonight at the show, Romy Lee talks about your ass. Everybody talks about you. All you do is just fuck up shit for the comedy in Wichita. Banned from comedy. You goddamn right you banned. You think the fucking, how you gonna tell everybody you doing a band for comedy tour? Nigga, you can't even afford gas money for the comedy. Fuck y'all touring on, goddamn France, de France? The fuck? What the fuck? I'm about to get high on you, nigga. What you got to say?
That's a police light on that phone. You want us to keep driving safely? Get that bitch out my eye.
That was the Mexican homie, too. Right, now we got the other Mexican homie next to me.
What a leg.
Like this.
Yeah, you're dressed like the Pope, bro.
Look, David just enter himself.
Now, there is yet a third video. There is a third video. These guys went in on Terrence Hayes. Here is Brandon Wynn versus Terrence Hayes, Part 3.
It's going down. Bub Love, you set up all the shit of knocking niggas out. Get me and Terrence together. And what y'all call that shit, the battle ring? We about to have a purge, all right? About to fuck this nigga up. He talked all this shit. You thought I went on King KB and then K Bowler shit, Terrence. When I come across you, whatever chaplain having looking ass, it is over. Don't nobody even understand you. You work at an AT&T call center. The fuck you answer the phone, niggas think he called a goddamn daycare. Bitch, get the motherfucker on the phone. You don't sound like a goddamn man. Talk to me like a man. No, I'm gonna talk to you through via fucking YouTube like you do with everybody. When you're funny, it's because you use Chris Rock's whole goddamn set. And ain't nobody saving you. Brooklyn ain't saving you. Jamal ain't saving you. You want to act like the Pope, nigga, Jesus ain't saving you. Nigga, LeBron ain't nobody saving you, Terrence. Anybody who want to help Terrence in this battle, nigga, pay your dues. Pay your motherfucking dues. Shit.
Now, this will probably get ugly. It already has. Apparently, Romy Lee has now jumped into the mix. He says that when you bomb on stage, it's from here on out referred to as poping. I just pretty much poped out of my show tonight. Uncle Bam, Brandon Wynn, David Cohn, and Deonde did not pope this evening. Great sets all the way around, fellas. And then earlier today, Brandon Wynn once again went in on Terrence Hayes. Want to call yourself the Pope of Comedy, nigga? You ain't Catholic. The fuck you mean? Jesus fix it. Done got a Christian mad about to get his ass baptized. Brandon has spoken, the hope of comedy. So I don't exactly know where this is going to go in the very end, but it will be entertaining to watch. Maybe we get Terrence Hayes on the show next week and he can give his side of the story. I don't know. We're going to take a time out. When we come back, we got more. Stay tuned. It's the world famous Jiggy Jaguar Your Show radio program and Jiggy Jaguar Experience. You can find us on Twitter. We got more coming up.
Jaguar to be exact. The hottest internet radio show on the map. Hold on to your seats, it might get scary. Shout out to Big Ross and the homie Ninja Larry. It's a comical grab bag, you never know what you get. Everything from rappers, street fighters, and misfits. The show is not staged, man, it's as real as it gets. He's even had porn stars slashing tits and beers clips. All of this and and more shit you might catch your moms on an episode of JiggyJaguar.com. 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 www.jiggyjaguar.com.
Ebola is in the news right now. It's a frightening epidemic that seems to be spreading around the country and the globe. Information is power when it comes to fighting and avoiding Ebola. If you want to stay informed as to where the Ebola outbreaks are while keeping up with the latest news, you need to visit EbolaOutbreakMap.com. EbolaOutbreakMap.com tells you everything you need to know about the Ebola virus and where it's being diagnosed. Stay informed, stay safe with EbolaOutbreakMap.com.
Your mum can help you. She's been there too. You won't be alone. She'll help see you through. I know this period business to you must seem strange. Help is at hand for you at this stage. In the form of a book called Girls, It's Time for a Change.
www.girlsitsatimeforchange.com.
Jig, jig, jag, 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 jig. 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 Jig, jag, 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 Jiggy Jaguar, 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 Jiggy Jaguar.
Have you ever wondered what to do on a rainy day with your partner, friends, or family? Have you ever wanted to be taken on a mystery adventure where you don't have any idea of your final destination? Mystery Trip creates fusion between your smart device and the natural environment. Take advantage of the camera and geolocation features of your smartphone and have your very own unique mystery trip to share with the world or just your friends. Discover romantic hideaways, fun-filled family escapades, and pet-friendly jaunts. Become one with your culture side or release your inner spook. Chasing ghosts. There's retail therapy, pub therapy. The adventures are endless. There are an infinite number of trips to go out and discover. Visit www.yourmysterytrip.com today.
Learning, learning, hear all about it. Now available for kids 9 to 14 years old. Learn business with YMBAgroup.com. YMBA workbooks are the first to offer one-of-a-kind business workbooks as students practice math, reading, and comprehension. YMBA workbooks are a must-do for students in grades 4 through 8. Hands-on practice of real-life skills. Perfect for road trips, group projects, or a summer bridge workbook. Why wait? Learn today. YMBAgroup.com.
Now, live from Hutchinson, Kansas, it's the Jiggy Jaguar Experience. And now here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Jiggy Jaguar.
We've got a fantastic guest with us on the telephone. We're going to be talking about all sorts of different things today on this program. 32 minutes after the hour. Thanks for joining us here on Radio Xenu, RadioXenu.com. Also, Ustream and our good friends over there at the YouTube and the Facebook. If you want to get a hold of us, it's www.jiggyjaguar.net. That's the place where all of our videos and all of our shenanigans are. jiggyjaguar.net. We're going to go to the telephones. We've got a guest with us on the line. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my friend. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, nice talking to you again, James. This is James Larson.
James Larson.
Singer.
Yes, indeed. Singer-songwriter.
Right.
This is the first time you've been on Radio Xenu. We've had you on our daily radio program in the past and some of our other radio programs. Tell us a little bit about James Larson.
Well, I'm a guy who loves the First Amendment to the Constitution, and because of that, I love incorporating it into a good song. And so it happens with music, people get attracted to music, and it's a good way to present ideas.
Now, James, we're gonna play some of your music here in a few. What's a good song for us to play? I'm over at james-larson.com. I'm in the music section. Well, what's some music that we can give the folks out here to give a little preview of your efforts?
Well, one of my recent songs is called Bigfoot, and I actually saw a Bigfoot a few years ago in Wisconsin.
You saw Bigfoot in Wisconsin. What was that like?
True.
Tell us about your experience with Bigfoot.
Well, it was sort of unexpected. I was driving on a highway, and on the next ridge, there was something that came out of the wooded part and stopped at the edge of the old highway. It's just a two-lane highway, the county highway, and was standing there. I wasn't sure what it was at first. It was kind of tall, and I thought it was almost a moose at first. But then I saw it was just tall and slender, and it was doing what its mama had instructed it as a child, looking both ways before crossing the road. And this one saw me and went back into the woods, and that was it.
So Bigfoot encountered James Larson, singer-songwriter, out in Wisconsin, and after you saw Bigfoot, he ran back into the forest.
Yeah, after this Bigfoot saw me, see, this was a cautious creature. He came out of the woods with the 20 feet to the edge of the road, looked both ways, like I said, like Mama had taught it.
Yes.
Saw me driving that way and turned around and got back into the wooded area.
Fantastic. Well, hey, let's do this. We're going to play James Larson's He Doesn't Have to Go to Hooters. We're going to play this song, and when we come back, we'll chat a little bit more with James Larson. Hold the line, James. Here's He Doesn't Have to Go to Hooters, and it's on the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Experience.
Thank you.
He doesn't have to go to Hooters, 'cause I'm much cuter, and I can satisfy my man. I can serve him breakfast in bed and make sure he's fully fed. He just has to be kind and let himself unwind. I let him chase me around until his mind is unwound. Then I'll help him get his feet back on the ground.
James Larson with us today. Now, James, what else? What else do you have lined up, my friend? I know you got a lot of good stuff out there.
Well, I'm creating a website to get attention to my Rush Limbaugh song. It's called Rush Limbaugh on the EIB, and the website's going to be ready sometime this week, I think. And it's called Rush Limbaugh Inspired Songs.com, and there are a few songs that I can claim were inspired by listening to Rush, and then I'll explain others and point into my other website. But I thought that was a good advertising thing, and my webmaster, John Jernigan, has been setting it up this weekend. So I'm excited about that. And, well, I have other songs in the works. I've probably got 6 songs that I've been working on over the last couple of months. And there's always something, as a writer, there's always something to write about every day of the week. You just have to look around and listen. And I'm excited about this opportunity. And I'm excited to talk about being a songwriter, because they don't get the credit that they should have over the years and the years. And I'm not necessarily bragging about myself, but the songwriter has to be recognized. The people that record the stuff and get into the top 40, the artists get their name on that, and you hardly ever heard who wrote it. Well, I'm a singer too, but a songwriter as well. And, I'm glad to put my name on it if I'm singing. But I want the songwriter to get the understanding that that he or she is the person with the creativity.
I love it. It's singer-songwriter James Larson with us today. Check out james-larson.com. He is extremely diverse. He's guaranteed to please many of an ear, from an outstanding country to loving Christian to comedy. James's music spans many genres. This is according to james-larson.com. Well, James, I appreciate it. Thanks for being with us today, and keep us updated on the efforts. And when that new website comes on, we'll get you back on the show here.
That sounds great. I want to mention on that song, he doesn't have to go Hooters. North Dakota picked it up on their top 40, and it's been in the top 10 on their top 40 for about 5 weeks now.
Wow.
And
they don't got a lot going on out there in Minnesota, I guess.
North Dakota. We want
to make sure that I want to make sure I get the right state to slander here.
Yeah.
Thank you, James.
And the name of the singer is Julie. I'm going to try to contact her again to do some more work for me.
Well, James, I appreciate it. Thanks for being with us today. We got to move along, but thanks for being on.
Okay, see you later.
I appreciate it. Have a good day, man. James Larson with us today here on the broadcast. We're going to take a break, come back. Brandon Johnson on the way.
Fuck you, Jig. SocialStreamNetworks.com. Hey, fuck you, Jig. SocialStreamNetworks.com. No, every time.
Ebola is in the news right now. It's a frightening epidemic that seems to be spreading around the country and the globe. Information is power when it comes to fighting and avoiding Ebola. If you want to stay informed as to where the Ebola outbreaks are while keeping up with the latest news, you need to visit EbolaOutbreakMap.com. EbolaOutbreakMap.com tells you everything you need to know about the Ebola virus and where it's being diagnosed. Stay informed, stay safe with EbolaOutbreakMap.com.
Your mom can help you. She's been there too. You won't be alone. She'll help see you through. I know this period business to you must seem strange. Help is at hand for you at this stage. In the form of a book called Girls, It's Time for a Change.
www.girlsit'stimeforchange.com.
I love Jiggy, the Jiggy Jaguar show. You'll love Jiggy, and how much you'll never know unless you listen to the Jiggy Jaguar show. The Jiggy Jaguar, Jiggy Jaguar show.
Have you ever wondered what to do on a rainy day with your partner, friends, or family? Have you ever wanted to be taken on a mystery adventure where you don't have any idea of your final destination? Mystery Trip creates fusion between your smart device and the natural environment. Take advantage of the camera and geolocation features of your smartphone and have your very own unique mystery trip to share with the world or just your friends. Discover romantic hideaways, fun-filled family escapades, and pet-friendly jaunts. Become one with your culture side or release your inner spook. Chasing ghosts. There's retail therapy, pub therapy. The adventures are endless. There are an infinite number of trips to go out and discover. Visit www.yourmysterytrip.com today.
Learning, hear all about it. Now available for kids 9 to 14 years old. Learn business with YMBAgroup.com. YMBA workbooks are the first to offer one-of-a-kind business workbooks as students practice math, reading, and comprehension. YMBA workbooks are a must-do for students in grades 4 through 8. Hands-on practice of real-life skills. Perfect for road trips, group projects, or a summer bridge workbook. Why wait? Learn today. YMBAgroup.com.
The Jiggy Jaguar Experience is brought to you by Final Frontier Radio. FinalFrontierRadio.com, the rock station.
Welcome back to the big broadcast, coast to coast and bona to bona, all over the World Wide Web and on 50-plus stations throughout the U.S. and Canada. The big show today. Also want to thank our good friends at SRN, the Spirit of South York, at 148.ca in Canada, for checking us out today. And we've got a fabulous, fabulous guest on the telephone. Brandon Johnson's with us. And Brandon, you are quite the go-getter, my friend. Give us a little bit of background on what you did for the for the election process this last go-around, my man, down there in Wichita, Kansas.
Well, this year, and also I appreciate you having me on the show.
No problem, man.
My organization, CORE, was one of the main organizations organizing the Rock the Vote here in Wichita. To my knowledge, it had never happened, I guess, officially. There were different organizations who did, like, Rock the Vote events, but ours was synonymous with the national event. So we did that at McAdams. We had the newly elected Commissioner Jim Howe. He was there. Keen Umber, who was a Libertarian candidate running for governor.
Yep.
Representatives of the Brownback campaign. Gene Schodorf was there. Both sides of the sales tax issue here. The Better Wichita campaign and Yes Wichita. So it was a great event. We got a lot of people informed, and we even registered 8 folks. We found out later there were 5 other people that were down the street that we were able to register as well. So it's a great deal.
Now, how did you get interested in politics?
You know, I started a few years ago really doing a lot of work in the community and some grant writing, and I really began to see the connection between politics and community service and how you really need those grant funds on different levels, not only from private individuals, but also from state and county and federal grants. So as I began to see that a lot of the grants that we really needed that were actually having results were being cut, and I couldn't understand why programs that were successful were being cut while funding for other things wasn't, that really got me interested in getting to know who was in office, what their agenda was, and really trying to figure out why they were cutting those programs.
Well, there was a big. This is the one thing I like about Wichita, Kansas, is that there are certain aspects. Like earlier in our program, we were talking about a bunch of drama and a bunch of things that are going on with some of the comics down there, and it seems like that the rappers are always fighting. But the one thing I loved about what happened with the sales tax and the Rock the Boat and everything that you guys did was that there was like a coalition of like 4 or 5 people that came together, brought their networks, and just did an incredible thing for Wichita. And it gives me a little bit of hope for the humans down there.
Yeah, me too. I love that part too. That was one of the things we questioned going forward with that was, would people really come together around the bigger issue of informing voters rather than trying to persuade them their way?
Yeah. And
they did it. I mean, it was awesome. We all wanted to make sure everybody was heard. Each side, we made sure they had equal time. Every one of our candidates who spoke was concerned about their opponent having the same amount of time. So for me, it was great to see everybody coming together for that. I mean, that was the first time for me, so it was awesome.
Now, I know that there's a select group of people that after the election was over with, they kind of wanted to stick together and kind of be like a watchdog group down there for some of the politicians. That I think is just absolutely fantastic because it gives a lot of oversight to what's going on down there. Tell me a little bit about the sales tax and why that sort of fell apart at the last minute, because just from my experience and just from different things that I'd heard, it seemed like it was going to pass, and then it was like a week or two before things started coming out. Like, well, they were going to give some of the money to Interest Bank Arena for marketing purposes, and then they were going to do this and that. And then, like, what was it, a week before, there was a representative or someone down there that had found out that the city of Wichita had already borrowed the money, and they were ready to go. It's a strange deal. Why do you think that fell apart so quick? Was it because they got overconfident and started just like, oh, okay, this is going to pass?
I think honestly it fell apart because there was a lot of information that wasn't known initially, and then it came off as the city just assumed that it was going to pass anyway. And then people began to find out things about the different organizations involved, like the Wichita Economic Development Corporation, or the Greater Wichita Economic Development Corporation, the Downtown Development Corporation, the chamber. It was just odd that all of these organizations only supported it for the jobs fund, and they even said it publicly in papers. So as people really started to connect the dots, and then when you look at the distrust of government from the 2008 school bond issue where different schools were supposed to be built, since then they've built new schools, but they've closed schools and they weren't supposed to. You look at the arena didn't live up to its promises until here recently, and even then that was because of other aspects with WSU winning and all of that.
Yeah.
I think people really just didn't believe the package they were trying to be sold by the council.
We've got a great guest with us today. Brandon Johnson joins us here on the broadcast. And Brandon, you're very political active down there. What did you think of this governor's race? I know that there was a heck of a lot of people that just from my experiences of talking to folks on the radio and attending the state fair debate between Brownback and Davis, and just seeing all sorts of different people that were like, I really hate that Brownback, but he gets reelected. How the hell does this happen?
I've been trying to figure that out. I think there was a large group of Brownback supporters that never participated in polls or anything, and I think they ended up voting for him. And then there was also groups of people who were persuaded by those commercials because they were a little misleading. You talk about the Carr brothers, which was serious here in Wichita.
Yep,
you link them to a certain justice, and then you say this justice is fundraising for Paul Davis. All of those things, I think, persuaded some people to go back to the Brownback side. And then I don't think a lot of people really understood the impact of Medicaid expansion. And if they really understood that people were really selling all of their possessions, I met so many seniors who sold cars and pieces of their home and are about to sell their home just to pay for medical bills. If people really knew that and knew it was because of one decision that he made, I think they would have voted differently.
We've got a fantastic guest with us today, and he's very, very politically active down there in Wichita, Kansas. And I will have to say that you inspire a heck of a lot of people, my friend, to get more involved in the political process. Tell me a little bit about the behind the scenes here with putting this Rock to Vote event together, because that at the end of it, leading up to it, there was a lot of things I saw on social media that people were just like, this is just going to be another fuck thing. This is not going to be that big of a deal. But at the end of this whole thing, you guys had an organized attack. You were promoting this. You had music. You had representatives from all the campaigns. This thing was a big deal at the end of the day.
Yeah, it was awesome. What really came about was Lamont Anderson. He's the board president of CORE. At the time, I was working for the Democratic Party, and he said he wanted to do Rock the Vote. And since I knew people in the Republican Party and I knew a few libertarians, I figured I could pull the political end of it together. So we kind of sat down. We came up with that. We talked with Jennifer Wynn about everything. She wanted to support. Immediately after that, we reached out to the music scene, some of the hottest artists or people who we saw had some of the bigger followings. We talked to them about it. They were interested in the various issues as well as the marijuana petition that was out at the time because it's so influential to get more people interested and actually to go vote. So we brought all that together. We all sat down at a table, and everybody was definitely on board to get people more informed. And I think that was the biggest piece of it because we weren't trying to push anybody to be Republicans or Democrats or Libertarians or vote for any particular candidate. It was just, let's inform people. They can make their own decision. We think some of these things or some of these people are good, but let's focus on getting people informed, and that, I think, is what really brought everybody together.
Now, Brandon, let's talk about you brought up the marijuana issue there. This is going to be on the ballot for April of 2015. Do you think that this has a shot in passing? And if it does, do you think that this is going to be a big deal for Wichita? Because I know that in Colorado, they have seen their housing market improve. They've seen the taxes that they've paid down several deficits. Will this become a big deal for Wichita, and it's not going to be as scary as I'm sure the campaign ads leading up to this are going to be hilarious. But
Right.
do you think this is going to improve different things down there if this thing passes? And do you think this has a shot in hell of passing?
I think it has a shot. Low turnout in April elections is pretty common right now. So if we can get enough people informed and interested, those people may come out to vote for it to make sure it passes. What I think will happen, again, is going to depend on the messaging, but if enough people get out and vote for it, it then puts the ball into the state legislature's court, and at that point we'll see what happens. I really don't think there's a lot of support in the legislature to pass something that recognizes it for the state, but judging from what they did with the casinos, somebody, I think it was Susan Wagle, who proposed a bill that would outlaw or ban voting on casinos here in Sedgwick County for 18 years. I could see someone up there, maybe even her, trying to, propose that type of legislation to say, no, we're going to override Wichita's vote. We're not going to do that in Kansas.
Well, I know that...
But that's what it would take at that point.
I know with, like, Brownback, he has, even though gay marriage is pretty much the thing to do and it's legal now, Brownback is still fighting this, and do you think that he'll end up fighting the marijuana legalization if it passes?
I think he will, unless we can get more real people to go up there and testify. It's different when you have an issue, and then when you have to look somebody in the eye and tell them, I don't care about your health condition, I'm going to vote this down. Because even with Brownback and gay marriage, for me, I just think it's him standing on his principles so he can run for president in 2016. Nobody can tell me different. He still has an open presidential campaign. I know Derek Schmidt was saying the same thing, and he's the attorney general here. I'm pretty sure he has higher aspirations, but that's probably why they're continually defending it. Because to me, it doesn't make sense. It's a waste of money if the Supreme Court continually shoots down all of these different laws that people keep trying to push to stop it. So to me, I just think they're positioning themselves to run for higher office.
We've got a fantastic guest with us today. Brandon Johnson joins us. He is part of just a great young group of people down there in Wichita that have tried to put together more political initiatives and getting more involved in the political process. Tell me about this award that you received. You received an NCAA award fairly recently.
Yeah, it was the NAACP Ron Walter Achievement, and really it's for young people really kind of trying to make a difference here in the community. I was definitely surprised when I was notified that I received that, because I didn't think at the time, what I was doing compares to the people who've received it before and all the other people there that night. So it was a great night. It was definitely an honor. Been around a lot of great and amazing people. I'm just hoping I can learn and be at least a little bit as successful as they are, and I think we can make a difference.
Well, it's good stuff, man. I'm glad you're active down there. I'm glad that everything is going well, and keep up the good fight. And next time we're in Wichita for a live remote, we'll definitely have to have you on, and I would love to have you on from time to time here on the Sunday show to talk local politics down there in Wichita, because you're a hell of an articulate guy.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I love just let me know, and I can make it work.
That'll work. Okay, Brandon, have yourself a wonderful day. We'll talk soon. Thanks, man.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Brandon Johnson with us today from Wichita, Kansas. He's very, very active in the political world, and I love that about him. We're going to take a time out. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about this weekend and some of the things that happened. We're also going to talk about why we're not doing our remote today. We've got more when we come back here on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar Show.
Ebola is in the news right now. It's a frightening epidemic that seems to be spreading around the country and the globe. Information is power when it comes to fighting and avoiding Ebola. If you want to stay informed as to where the Ebola outbreaks are while keeping up with the latest news, you need to visit EbolaOutbreakMap.com. EbolaOutbreakMap.com tells you everything you need to know about the Ebola virus and where it's being diagnosed. Stay informed, stay safe with EbolaOutbreakMap.com.
Your mum can help you. She's been there too. You won't be alone. She'll help see you through. I know this period business to you must seem strange. Help is at hand for you at this stage. In the form of a book called Girls, It's Time for a Change.
www.girlsitsatimeforchange.com.
Jiggy Jaguar Experience brought to you by Cthulhu Chronicles at CthulhuChronicles.blogspot.com.
Have you ever wondered what to do on a rainy day with your partner, friends, or family? Have you ever wanted to be taken on a mystery adventure where you don't have any idea of your final destination? Mystery Trip creates fusion between your smart device and the natural environment. Take advantage of the camera and geolocation features of your smartphone and have your very own unique mystery trip to share with the world or just your friends. Discover romantic hideaways, fun-filled family escapades, and pet-friendly jaunts. Become one with your culture side or release your inner spook. Chasing ghosts. There's retail therapy, pub therapy. The adventures are endless. There are an infinite number of trips to go out and discover. Visit www.yourmysterytrip.com today.
Learning, learning, hear all about it. Now available for kids 9 to 14 years old. Learn business with YMBAgroup.com. YMBA workbooks are the first to offer one-of-a-kind business workbooks as students practice math, reading, and comprehension. YMBA workbooks are a must-do for students in grades 4 through 8. Hands-on practice of real-life skills. Perfect for road trips, group projects, or a summer bridge workbook. Why wait? Learn today. YMBAgroup.com.
Welcome back to the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Experience, coast to coast and border to border on the Starcom radio network. Also, our good friends over there at Radio Xenu, RadioXenu.com. Peregrine, The Crossing. Check it out today. It's a great epic about the terrors of occupation and genocide. Evil doesn't care what species you are. Let's make this goddamn movie! Join us because we need your help. Do you have $5, $20, or $100 to invest? Sure you do, and you want to spend it right. So why not spend it with Peregrine the Crossing, an independent sci-fi drama, film and development. You can check it out today at Indiegogo.com. Search Peregrine the Crossing. It's a fantastic, fantastic movie. They're developing a sci-fi drama feature film. They're striving for a powerful and effective piece of work. Check out peregrinemovie.wordpress.com. Peregrine the Crossing is now live on Indiegogo. They've got until January of 2015 to fund this puppy. The crowdfunding has begun. This is the first step. They need to cover a lot of ground before cameras start rolling. Right now they need funds for imagery and new concept art to create a firmer foundation for the future production. Check out the campaign. Share it on Indiegogo.com. Search Peregrine the Crossing. And thanks for joining us here on the Big Broadcast.
You're listening to the Jiggy Jaguar Experience with Jigman Freud.
Yes, indeed. It is the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar radio program. JiggyJaguar.net is the official website. Check us out today, each and every day at JiggyJaguar.net. Also, JiggyJaguar.com if you want to get the daily radio program, which is 2 Central, 3 Eastern, 12 Pacific, 1 p.m. Mountain Standard. I've had to start throwing in 1 p.m. Mountain Standard because everyone's like, what are you in Mountain? I don't care if you people in Mountain Standard are listening to me. No, I shouldn't say that. It's the anti-radio program. Now, we're going to get to in the next segment, we're going to talk about our remote that went awry today. We have a fantastic guest on the line. It is the band The GetRightBand.com is the official website. And we've got one of the guys on the line. Go ahead and give us a brief introduction on yourself, my friend.
Hey, my name is Tyler Sarosher. I am the guitar player and singer and primary songwriter in the Get Right Band out of Asheville, North Carolina.
Now tell us a little bit about the band. How did you guys get together as a group?
Yeah, well, the bass player, Jesse Gentry, he and I have been playing together since we were kids. So we kind of grew up making music and playing in punk rock bands, and then, you know, as that evolved into rock bands, and that evolved into funk and reggae and all sorts of other things. And we put this band together a few years ago and brought on this drummer, J.C. Mears, who was originally from New Jersey, and just kind of got together and really built something around our chemistry and our interests, which, you know, kind of centers around funk and rock and reggae. But we really try to hit a lot of different styles because we all have kind of, you know, voracious appetites for music, and we feel like a lot of our fans and friends are the same way. So we really try to bring a lot of different styles in and keep things fresh that way.
Now, tell us about the writing process. Who does all the writing for the band and all that?
I do most of the songwriting. I usually do kind of the writing on my own for maybe, you know, 80% of the song, and then I'll take it to the band and they'll kind of come up with their parts and make suggestions, and we'll sort of try things out. And it's kind of an ongoing process with us because we don't play this song the same way night after night. We're always kind of changing things up and stretching different sections out and saying, hey, what if we, you know, bring up the tempo tonight, or what if we try it in this sort of different style tonight? And so it's an ongoing process for us.
The Get Right Band, we're going to play one of your tracks here in just a few moments. Tell me about Satisfied Man.
Yeah, Satisfied Man is the first track and the first single from our new record, which just came out. It's called Bass Trouble Angel Devil, and it kicks off with Satisfied Man. It's a real high-energy song, maybe kind of in the direction of the Black Keys, a little bit inspired by that kind of vibe. And it's one of our fans' favorites live, so that's why we decided to put it as the first track, because we usually get the kind of the strongest reaction from people for this one.
Well, here we go. It's Satisfied Man here on Radio Xenu. We'll be back here in a few moments and keep chatting with the Get Right Band today. Here's the broadcast.
Lord knows that I am. Lord knows that I am. Lord knows that I am a satisfied man. She brings me honey. She brings me honey. She brings me honey. And honey's my new jam. She brings the sun. She brings the rain. She brings me rainbows. When I'm in pain. Lord knows that I am. Lord knows that I am. Lord knows that I am a satisfied man. She brings me honey. She brings me honey. She brings me honey. And honey's my new jam. She brings me calm. She brings me rhymes. She's got my back.
my spine. Her lips so soft, she make a good long blush. At the thought of her such. Lord knows that I am. Lord knows that I am. Lord knows that I am a satisfied man. She brings me honey. She brings me honey. She brings me honey. And honey's my new jam. Lord knows that I am. Lord knows that I am. Lord knows that I am a satisfied man.
It's the Get Right Band, and it's here on Radio Xenu, coast to coast and border to border. We're going to be playing one more track from them in this segment, but tell us about how the band got together.
Yeah, well, like I was saying, Jesse and I, the bass player, we've been playing together since we were kids.
Yeah.
We've just been at it for a long time. We were originally playing in a group called Soulgrass Rebellion out of Asheville, North Carolina, and that kind of shifted around. Some members changed. We brought some new people in, and that ended up shifting into the Get Right Band and kind of honing in on the sound that we've got now.
Now, this group, how far do you think that this can go for you guys?
How far is that?
Yeah. How far do you think you guys are going to go in the music business?
Oh man, total world domination is the goal.
Okay.
Man, really, we're trying to take it all the way, and when I say all the way, I don't necessarily mean all the way in terms of fame or money necessarily, but all the way in terms of connecting with as many people as we can that dig this music and dig the experience of seeing this band live. It's a really high energy show. It's a really high energy album. So just trying to collect all those people, and bring them together into this kind of movement or family or whatever to have these experiences. And we think it can go pretty far. We're pushing it hard. We're touring heavily. The album's been doing well so far on radio, and we certainly appreciate connecting with you guys on it. So yeah, man, we're pushing it as far as the road will take us.
Good stuff. We've got a fantastic guest with us today, the Get Right Band. Now, tell us a little bit more about this next track we're going to hear. It is called "Life During Wartime." It's a Talking Heads cover. Tell me about it.
Yeah, "Life During Wartime." For a lot of people don't know the name of it, but it's the "This Ain't No Party, This Ain't No Disco" Talking Heads song. And I've actually been a huge Talking Heads fan since I was like 2 years old. My parents have little video tapes that no one will ever see of me as a 2-year-old or 3-year-old, singing Talking Heads songs. And I just think they're a killer band, and I think they're really relevant now with all the kind of 80s scene stuff that's come back. And I feel like that's a real trend in music now. A lot of these kind of 80s influence sounds, and they're such a fantastic band. And so we've been playing this song live for a while, and we just really love it so much that we decided to put it on the record. And we wanted to really do our own version of it, so we cranked up the tempo, put a little extra funk and a little kind of almost punky attitude to it. And we think David Byrne and the Talking Heads would dig it if they ever tune in and check it out.
That's cool. Well, we're going to play it. I appreciate you being with us today. Thanks for coming on, man.
Thanks so much, James. Appreciate it, man.
Have yourself a wonderful day. Check out the Get Right Band, their website, thegetrightband.com. Right now, Life During Wartime. It's the Talking Heads cover. When we come back, we'll talk about our failed old remote today. We got more coming up.
A van that is loaded with weapons, packed up and ready to go. Put up some gravesites out by the highway, a place that nobody knows. The sound of gunfire off in the distance, I'm getting used to it now. Lived in a brownstone, I lived in a ghetto, I lived all over this town. This ain't no party, this ain't no disco, this ain't no fooling around. No time for dancing or lovey-dovey, I ain't got time for that now. Transmit the message to the receiver, hope for an answer someday. I got 3 passports and a couple of visas, don't even know my real name. Out on the hillside, the trucks are loading, everything's ready to roll. I work in the nighttime, I sleep in the daytime, I might not ever get home. This ain't no party, this ain't no disco, this ain't no fooling around. This ain't no mug club or CBGB, I ain't got time for that now. This ain't no party, this ain't no disco, this ain't no fooling around. No time for dancing or lovey-dovey, I ain't got time for that now. Heard about Houston, heard about Detroit, heard about Pittsburgh, PA. You ought to know not to stand by the window, somebody see you up there. I got some groceries, some peanut butter to last a couple of days. But I ain't got no speakers and I ain't got no headphones, ain't got no records to play. Why stay in college? Why go to night school? Gonna be different this time. Well, I can't write a letter, I can't send a postcard, I can't write nothing at all. This ain't no party, this ain't no disco, this ain't no fooling around. Well, I like to hold you now, I love to kiss you, but I ain't got time for that now. Trouble in transit, got through the roadblock, we blended in with the crowd. We got computers, we're tapping phone lines, you know that ain't allowed. We dress like students, we dress like housewives, or in a suit and a tie. Well, I changed my hairstyle so many times now, I don't know what I look like. You make me shiver, I feel so tender, we make a pretty good team. Don't get exhausted, I do some driving, you ought to get you some sleep. Learn all my notebooks, and work with our notebooks, they won't help me survive. My chest is aching and it burns like a furnace, and the burner keeps me alive.
To the Jiggy Jaguar Experience, starring comedian James Davis.
Let's talk about one of our fantastic marketing partners at Transmedia Worldwide. Introducing the Bhangra Workout. It's available via the Learn Bhangra app for iOS and Android. If you don't know, Bhangra is a popular high-energy dance that has gained massive international popularity over the last decade. Lavish Pritmani, creator of the program, takes you through individual Bhangra steps, then puts together a fun workout routine that will be sure to help you lose weight and burn calories. Make sure you check out www.thebhangraworkout.com. That's THEBHANGRA workout.com to get started today. Check out thebhangraworkout.com and tell them you heard about it here on Transmedia Worldwide. Check out one of our quality marketing partners at Transmedia Worldwide. Vaporator.com. That's the website you're going to need to write down. We'll spell it for you. VAPOURATOR.com. The Vaporator. It's an amazing, amazing website from the United Kingdom. Vaporator.com. Supplying great quality e-cigarette starter kits and e-liquids to the United States and the rest of the world. You will not be disappointed with our e-cigarette starter kits. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/Vaporator or twitter.com/Vaporator. Many thanks to all of you for checking out Vaporator.com. That's VAPOURATOR.com. It's Vaporator.com. And tell them you heard about it here on Transmedia Worldwide.
Here comes Jiggy Jiggy Jaguar here.
Let's talk about one of our great marketing partners at Transmedia Worldwide. Want something awesome for your kids, teenagers, and pets? How about a giant long bed pillow in the shape of a ninja that they can wrestle and play with? Check out the new Kickstarter crowdfunding campaign called the Ninja Pillow. This product is a must for promoting active play, imagination, and just cool fun. Everyone needs a Ninja Pillow in their house. Visit ninjapillow.com, and we'll spell it for you, NINJAPILLOW.com, or search Kickstarter.com for Ninja Pillow, and that's KICKSTARTER.com. Order your Ninja Pillow today. Pledges start at just $1 to support, and awesome Ninja Pillow rewards are available. It's Kickstarter.com. Search Ninja Pillow or go to ninjapillow.com and tell them you heard about it here on Transmedia Worldwide. One of our great marketing partners at Transmedia Worldwide. Check out rso.lv/make-money. rso.lv/make-money. Check it out today. Amazing, amazing website. Check it out today. It's rso.lv/make-money. And we'll spell it for you. rso.lv/MAKEMONEY. That's rso.lv/make-money. And tell them you heard about it here on Transmedia Worldwide. Let's talk about one of our great marketing partners at Transmedia Worldwide. It's a fantastic Indiegogo campaign. Check out INDIEGOGO.com. Search Portable Solar Charger Auto Tracking Mount. Amazing Kickstarter project, a lean, green tracking machine. It's also a portable solar charger. They've got some great rewards over there. You can help these guys for as little as $1. Come on, everybody's got $1. Alexandria, Ohio is where this is based. Dave Weaver is back with us. He's a retired Coast Guard warrant engineer, and he likes to make things, mostly yard toys for granddaughters. He makes air cannons, roller coasters, water balloon launchers, and anything that will help keep them coming back on the weekends. You love those girls. And water balloon launcher, it's an amazing invention. However, it is fantastic that he's wanting to help out the environment here. He's always had a fascination with solar power, both active and passive, so much that he's converted his barn into a giant passive solar absorber that is amazing. We've seen it. It's amazing. Good stuff. He's constructed a polycarbonate wall with aluminum extended frame 6 inches in front of the garage door, but flush with the exterior. When the temperature in the void exceeds 90 degrees, the garage door opens, exposing a wall of black corrugated steel. The heat is more than sufficient to heat the workplace. Propane heater takes the chill off the very cold days. It's a great marketing campaign, and we thank you for supporting that. Check out Indiegogo.com and search for the Polar Solar Charger. And thanks for listening to us here on Transmedia Worldwide.
You're listening to the Jiggy Jaguar Experience with Jigman Freud.
Oh, boy. 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 I had a girlfriend at one time. Well, the chosen one. She always used to take me over to this grandma's house. And that's all this damn woman could ever say was, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Jesus Christ, lady. It's a world-famous Jiggy Jaguar experience. Coast to coast, border to border, each and every afternoon on Radio Xenu. Sundays belong to us, kids. Sunday afternoons belong to Radio Xenu, and of course, the Jiggy Jaguar experience. My thanks to Brandon Johnson for being on earlier. We are going to be doing more stuff with him as we move on down the line. So he's a very, 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 very good guy. Looking to do more stuff with him as we move on forward. Now, if you want to find us in the old chat room, you can do so at radioxenu.com/txtchat. That's radioxenu.com/txtchat or radioxenu.com. We've got some chatters in there. So go check it out today. I think it's funny that on the chat room, it says at the top, it says now playing Jiggy Jaguar show, doing it, and it's got 3.4 votes. And what's even funnier is that the now playing part of it, there's a flag, and it looks like the Mexican flag. And it says burrito when you hover your mouse over it. Burrito! That might be something new we'll do here on the show. Now, if the flag changes every week, we won't do it. But let's hope the flag doesn't change. Burrito. That's what it is. Now, we're supposed to be in Wichita today for a remote. If you're watching us on Ustream, or you're watching us on YouTube, you notice that the studio is behind me. Well, this isn't a green screen. I just waved my arms. It's not a green screen, kids. We're not in Wichita today. What happened was last week we got wind on Monday from our host from the Crow's Nest that they hadn't approved the remote and we wouldn't be there. And we're also going to shoot our first episode of Cypher Kings, which is our new reality show. Our new hip-hop reality show. Well, guess what? The person we talked to didn't get it approved by the owner, and so the guy who owns the building said, no. So we've been promoting this remote for a month and a half, and nobody bothered to tell the owner of this establishment that we were coming. Then, on top of this, the last remote we did from the Crow's Nest, he felt disrespected. I'm using air quotes if you're seeing us on the old Ustream there. He felt disrespected. So we, I guess aren't going to do a remote from the Crow's Nest today. We're not there, so I guess we're not. We probably won't do a remote in December because of this. Probably going to wait until after the beginning of the year, and then we're going to get back into doing remotes. I'm going to say maybe we can do one from like John Barleycorn or something. We'll figure something out down there in Wichita. Okay, we're going to do this. That is that. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to try to get a hold of Nate from the Joykoffs. He is going to be with us to chat about their show coming up. Coming back with more here on Radio Xenu. Let's talk about one of our fantastic marketing partners at Transmedia Worldwide. Introducing the Bhangra Workout. It's available via the Learn Bhangra app for iOS and Android. If you don't know, Bhangra is a popular high-energy dance that has gained massive international popularity over the last decade. Lavish Pritmani, creator of the program, takes you through individual Bhangra steps, then puts together a fun workout routine that will be sure to help you lose weight and burn calories. Make sure you check out www.thebhangraworkout.com. That's THEBHANGRA workout.com to get started today. Check out thebhangraworkout.com and tell them you heard about it here on Transmedia Worldwide. Check out one of our quality marketing partners at Transmedia Worldwide, Vaporator.com. That's the website you're going to need to write down. We'll spell it for you. Vapourator.com. The Vaporator. It's an amazing, amazing website from the United Kingdom, Vaporator.com, supplying great quality e-cigarette starter kits and e-liquids to the United States and the rest of the world. You will not be disappointed with our e-cigarette starter kits. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/Vaporator or twitter.com/Vaporator. Many thanks to all of you for checking out Vaporator.com. That's Vapourator.com. It's Vaporator.com. And tell them you heard about it here on Transmedia Worldwide. Let's talk about one of our great marketing partners at Transmedia Worldwide. Want something awesome for your kids, teenagers, and pets? How about a giant long bed pillow in the shape of a ninja that they can wrestle and play with? Check out the new Kickstarter crowdfunding campaign called the Ninja Pillow. This product is a must for promoting active play, imagination, and just cool fun. Everyone needs a Ninja Pillow in their house. Visit ninjapillow.com, and we'll spell it for you, NINJAPILLOW.com, or search Kickstarter.com for Ninja Pillow, and that's KICKSTARTER.com. Order your Ninja Pillow today. Pledges start at just $1 to support, and awesome Ninja Pillow rewards are available. It's Kickstarter.com. Search Ninja Pillow or go to ninjapillow.com and tell them you heard about it here on Transmedia Worldwide. One of our great marketing partners at Transmedia Worldwide. Check out rso.lv/make-money. rso.lv/make-money. Check it out today. Amazing, amazing website. Check it out today. It's rso.lv/make-money. And we'll spell it for you. rso.lv/MAKEMONEY. That's rso.lv/make-money. And tell them you heard about it here on Transmedia Worldwide. Let's talk about one of our great marketing partners at Transmedia Worldwide. It's a fantastic Indiegogo campaign. Check out INDIEGOGO.com. Search Portable Solar Charger Auto Tracking Mount. Amazing Kickstarter project, a lean, green tracking machine. It's also a portable solar charger. They've got some great rewards over there. You can help these guys for as little as $1. Come on, everybody's got $1. Alexandria, Ohio is where this is based. Dave Weaver is back with us. He's a retired Coast Guard warrant engineer, and he likes to make things, mostly yard toys for granddaughters. He makes air cannons, roller coasters, water balloon launchers, and anything that will help keep them coming back on the weekends. You love those girls. And water balloon launcher, it's an amazing invention. However, it is fantastic that he's wanting to help out the environment here. He's always had a fascination with solar power, both active and passive, so much that he's converted his barn into a giant passive solar absorber that is amazing. We've seen it. It's amazing. Good stuff. He's constructed a polycarbonate wall with aluminum extended frame 6 inches in front of the garage door, but flush with the exterior. When the temperature in the void exceeds 90 degrees, the garage door opens, exposing a wall of black corrugated steel. The heat is more than sufficient to heat the workplace. Propane heater takes the chill off the very cold days. It's a great marketing campaign, and we thank you for supporting that. Check out Indiegogo.com and search for the Polar Solar Charger. And thanks for listening to us here on Transmedia Worldwide.
Now back to the Jiggy Jaguar Experience, starring comedian James Davis.
Sycamore.
Welcome back to the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Experience, coast to coast and bola to bola. Live as live can get on RadioZenu.com. 33 minutes after the hour. And I'm waiting for this track to screw up, because I know it does. But apparently it doesn't on this day. Maybe it's the wrong track. I don't know. We're going to go to the telephones, and apparently our guest is not there. Yes! I love it. We'll try this again. We're going to try this again. If you're watching us on Ustream, it's hilarious. Maybe. Alright. I guess we'll call Nate. Screw it. Screw him.
Reached the voicemail box.
And we got voicemail for him, too. Ah! It's the last 30 minutes of the show. Every single Sunday. Maybe. There we are.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Okay. I always say the last 30 minutes of this show always goes haywire.
Yeah, and then you're always like, hey, Nathan, I'll give you that segment, and then my segment always gets cut off by what other broadcast you got going on.
Well, I had a special, let me see if I can find this here. Where is it? I was going to actually bring you on, and I was going to play this.
Hey, fuck you, Jig. SocialStreamNetworks.com.
The legendary "fuck you, Jig" liner that we use all the time.
Skype-a-rooney.
That's right.
Yeah.
I haven't had
in your mama's basement. So
I have on purpose not booked any Skype guests since you had your situation and haven't been appearing on the Sunday show, because I want to hold off until you return so that I can say Skype-a-rooney.
Just for little old me.
That's right.
Well, thanks, Jiggy Jackass. I appreciate that.
Now, give us an update on what's been going on. I know you had the big car accident, which I wish you'd put some of these pictures up on social media, because I'm surprised you walked away, honestly, from that.
I didn't walk away. I was pulled out by the jaws of life after 30 minutes of 4 police officers getting me out of the back side of my car because the front side was too crushed for me to... You couldn't even see me. It was pretty nuts.
That was just...
But, yeah, I mean, broke my left leg in 3 places and my right arm in 2 places, which, really sucks because of the drumming and everything. But learned to walk again a couple weeks ago. That was the worst thing I've ever had to go through in my life.
Jesus, what was that like?
Well, I mean, it's different. Everybody, you tell people about how you got injured, and everybody has the same reaction, like, "Oh my God, I can't believe that." But honestly, I'm not the first person to go through it, and I know I won't be the last either. But it's not easy, man. There's a lot of pain, and there's a ton of muscles you would never think that you used, and my knee's the worst part. I broke my femur and my ankle, and they had to pound a rod through my knee, and
whoa,
so that's actually what I can't deal with, is that your quad attaches right underneath your kneecap, so it's like
whoa,
gimpy style,
Holy crap! So
yeah.
Wow.
So I got a bill for $126,000 the other day.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I actually am having my roommate frame it because that's insane. Have you ever seen a bill for $126,000?
I've never seen a bill for that.
Yeah.
Wow. So. Holy shit.
But yeah, because of the whole accident and everything, I'm broke. So come out to the benefit show and support an idiot.
That is the greatest sell for a benefits show that I have ever heard.
You're going to waste the money on something else, just might as well waste it on me.
That has got to be the quote of the day. Come out to a benefits show and support an idiot. I'll have to say, Nate, you are one guy that is just a big supporter of this show. You're a big supporter of what we do. I am a huge supporter of the Joy Coughs. And one thing I like about this show coming up is that you've got our boy Burgess on the bill.
Word.
He's going to bring he'll probably have a third arm by then and play another guitar.
Right.
This.
I imagine at some point he's going to be like that one guy Circus, where he's got like a big bass drum and cymbals on his knees, and it's like a one-man show rocking around.
The Bandoloni guy from the fair.
Right. Absolutely.
That's exactly what Burgess is going to turn into. Because have you seen his? You probably haven't seen his two guitar gimmick that he does, where he plays the two guitars at the same time.
He showed me pictures of it, but
yeah, it is just
anybody can play two guitars, bro.
It's insane.
I'm just playing.
It's insane. Well, and the one thing I like about what you're doing is you're getting back into doing the drumming, and hopefully we can get that rescheduled Colorado trip we were all going to go on at one point.
I know, yeah. Well, that's actually, I got into the accident. To be honest, I did it on purpose because I was like, we got to go to Colorado with Jiggy in 3 months. I'd rather be near fatally wounded in the hospital than do that. So.
You're fantastic.
No, yeah, we'll definitely rock that out, dude. It's going to be a lot of fun when we pull that off.
Now, this benefit show, tell me about who else is on the bill besides the Joy Coughs and Burgess.
Well, nobody likes plain old bread, so we got Toast from Minneapolis. They're a metal band.
Toast.
Then we got Dead Shoes, and then Burgess Francois Martinaire Extraordinaire guy. He'll be a solo act, and hopefully my wrist will be good enough that the Joy Coughs can rock out a song or two.
That'd be awesome. Yeah. Now,
So.
Since you've had to learn how to walk, have you basically had to learn how to like re-drum too, or is that not?
No, I mean I don't have to.
Deal?
It really is like riding a bike. Like it's really just I don't have the muscle there for it. I have to retrain, I guess in a sense, but like my body wants to do it, but it just physically can't. So it's like really frustrating when your dominant hand has been the thing you use your whole life, and then all of a sudden it won't do what you're trying to get it to do, and it's excruciatingly painful.
Yeah.
But
man,
that's getting better every day. Just got to work at it, man.
I'll tell you, you're a trooper, brother. When I seen
day above ground's a good day.
When I seen you at that show that you guys did down there, Wichita, you were wheeling around, and I love the fact that you're making all these jokes. You've got so much material now. to use.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I didn't play the Stephen Hawking bit as much as I wanted to. But it was, I got to use it to my advantage. Kind of like playing a race card on somebody. They're like, can you help the guy in the wheelchair? I'm like, why I got to be the guy in the wheelchair? Why can't I be the dude with the cute hair? Or...
Well, give us the information that this is going to be December
6th at Kirby's Beer Store.
Kirby's Beer Store, the legendary
Kirby's Beer Store.
Kirby's Beer Store. I love that.
I mean, we're inviting a ton of people, but there's really only enough room in there for the band. So.
Well,
but it'll be a lot of fun. It's a great venue. Wichita's hometown. We love you guys, and Jiggy's always been on my side, so I try to be on yours.
Kirby's is a fantastic venue, I'll have to say.
Oh, yeah, man.
The first time I walked into Kirby's and looked around, I'm like, why did I drive 30 minutes to come to my living room?
Right, yeah, absolutely.
Looking around, going, what?
Well, Kirby's is like if your living room was condemned 5 years ago, kind of
Okay. Now, where can we get more information about some of these bands that are coming in from out of town? I know that Burgess is all over the place.
If you go to the Joy Coughs at Facebook, JOYCOUGHS, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. You'll find links to the event December 6th. local music, come out and support. Bands from Minneapolis, I'd like to say they traveled all the way for me because my ego's that big, but they didn't. But yeah, come out and support your local music and Jiggy Jaguar and me.
We're gonna get it going.
Least of all, me.
Oh, this whole thing is about getting you up and running and getting this back going so you could get this big adventure restarted with the Joy Coughs.
And I need a new drum set, y'all.
That too, and I think from what I've heard, Burgess is attempting to put one together so you'll have it that day of the show. But I don't know that.
Know. I'll ask him about it every now and then, but somebody's trying to give you a free drum set. You don't want to be like, "Where's it at, bro? Where's it at? Where's the drum set at, bro?"
That's right. You don't want to end up being like Stewie from Family Guy with Brian when he owed him money.
Mom, hey, mom.
Where's my money?
Right, yeah. So yeah, I'm trying not to get my hopes too high about it, but it's just, I'm really humbled by all the effort that people have put in, and I'm just a smart ass goofball, and people seem to like me, so I guess I'll go with it.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, and I'll see you in about a week and a half, something like that.
Yeah, Jig, we'll get it on. You take care, okay?
All right, bro. We'll talk soon. Thanks, man.
All right, later, man.
Nate from the Joy Coughs with us today here on the program, and we love Nate. He's fantastic, and we'll talk to him December 6th at Wichita, Kansas. Kirby's Bear Store. Yes, Kirby's Bear Store. We are going to take a time out. When we come back, we have more coming up.
Sycamore.
SocialStreamNetworks.com.
Every time.
Let's talk about one of our fantastic marketing partners at Transmedia Worldwide. Introducing the Bhangra Workout. It's available via the Learn Bhangra app for iOS and Android. If you don't know, Bhangra is a popular high-energy dance that has gained massive international popularity over the last decade. Lavish Pritmani, creator of the program, takes you through individual Bhangra steps, then puts together a fun workout routine that will be sure to help you lose weight and burn calories. Make sure you check out www.thebhangraworkout.com. That's THEBHANGRA workout.com to get started today. Check out thebhangraworkout.com and tell them you heard about it here on Transmedia Worldwide. Check out one of our quality marketing partners at Transmedia Worldwide, Vaporator.com. That's the website you're going to need to write down. We'll spell it for you. VAPOURATOR.com. The Vaporator. It's an amazing, amazing website from the United Kingdom, Vaporator.com, supplying great quality e-cigarette starter kits and e-liquids to the United States and the rest of the world. You will not be disappointed with our e-cigarette starter kits. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/Vaporator or twitter.com/Vaporator. Many thanks to all of you for checking out Vaporator.com. That's VAPOURATOR.com. It's Vaporator.com. And tell them you heard about it here on Transmedia Worldwide. Let's talk about one of our great marketing partners at Transmedia Worldwide. Want something awesome for your kids, teenagers, and pets? How about a giant long bed pillow in the shape of a ninja that they can wrestle and play with? Check out the new Kickstarter crowdfunding campaign called the Ninja Pillow. This product is a must for promoting active play, imagination, and just cool fun. Everyone needs a Ninja Pillow in their house. Visit ninjapillow.com, and we'll spell it for you, NINJAPILLOW.com, or search Kickstarter.com for Ninja Pillow. And that's KICKSTARTER.com. Order your Ninja Pillow today. Pledges start at just $1 to support, and awesome Ninja Pillow rewards are available. It's Kickstarter.com. Search Ninja Pillow or go to ninjapillow.com and tell them you heard about it here on Transmedia Worldwide.
If you have any complaints about me, this show, or anyone else on it, you could kiss my ass.
A total fallacy. You IM me one day. I don't know how I overlooked closing my IMs. You managed to IM me one day, and of course, you know, I kept it out of file.
You're being a moron and you talk to me. But go ahead. I don't mean to cut you off.
You can't say that I've never talked to you
on the air.
No, I talked to you on the air as well. From day one, you've made it very clear that the only thing that you wanted to do was be a total jerk. So I thanks. Myself. Now you might call saying that all Vietnam veterans should fucking die controversy. You're right. It'll create controversy. Now when they find you hanging from a tree somewhere, they call that fucking graveyard dead. So that's a
graveyard dead. What?
You know, I don't really.
Love us, hate us, but you can't live without us at JiggyJaguar.com.
One of our great marketing partners at Transmedia Worldwide. Check out rso.lv/make-money. rso.lv/make-money. Check it out today. Amazing website. Check it out today. It's rso.lv/make-money. And we'll spell it for you. rso.lv/MAKEMONEY. That's rso.lv/make-money. And tell them you heard about it here on Transmedia Worldwide. Let's talk about one of our great marketing partners at Transmedia Worldwide. It's a fantastic Indiegogo campaign. Check out INDIEGOGO.com. Search Portable Solar Charger Auto Tracking Mount. Amazing Kickstarter project, a lean, green tracking machine. It's also a portable solar charger. They've got some great rewards over there. You can help these guys for as little as $1. Come on, everybody's got $1. Alexandria, Ohio is where this is based. Dave Weaver is back with us. He's a retired Coast Guard warrant engineer, and he likes to make things, mostly yard toys for granddaughters. He makes air cannons, roller coasters, water balloon launchers, and anything that will help keep them coming back on the weekends. You love those girls. And water balloon launcher, it's an amazing invention. However, it is fantastic that he's wanting to help out the environment here. He's always had a fascination with solar power, both active and passive, so much that he's converted his barn into a giant passive solar absorber that is amazing. We've seen it. It's amazing. Good stuff. He's constructed a polycarbonate wall with aluminum extended frame 6 inches in front of the garage door, but flush with the exterior. When the temperature in the void exceeds 90 degrees, the garage door opens, exposing a wall of black corrugated steel. The heat is more than sufficient to heat the workplace. Propane heater takes the chill off the very cold days. It's a great marketing campaign, and we thank you for supporting that. Check out Indiegogo.com and search for the Polar Solar Charger. And thanks for listening to us here on Transmedia Worldwide.
Now back to the Jiggy Jaguar Experience, starring comedian James Davis.
I gotta get that imaging redone. Part of the reason why I don't redo that imaging is because Rick Busby did it, and it's kind of hard to say, yeah, we're done with you, Rick. Rick Busby, of course, our voiceover artist, long since passed. I think he's been gone for about 2 years now. Is that right? As I asked someone in the room, there's no one in the room. Look around. If you're on Ustream, you'll see that there is no one in the room but me. We've got the link to the fundraiser posted on our Facebook page, Twitter page, all these things. Looking forward to being in the great city of Wichita, Kansas for a fantastic event coming up. I don't know why I'm doing it in the Lucky Kid voice, but we're going to be there on December 6th in the great city of Wichita, Kansas. We won't be doing a live remote, but we'll be taping some stuff for TV and radio and all this stuff. So, looking forward to it. It is going to be fantastic. Looking forward to going down there to Wichita. If you're in the Radio Xenu chat room, come by and say hello. RadioXenu.com/TXT chat. And 54 minutes after the hour. That is the show as we have it for you. That's the fundraiser. It's going to be a good update. Now let's talk about my run for city commission. I am going to run for the city commission of Hutchinson, Kansas. Now, why this is so strange is the fact Brandon Johnson earlier pointed out the fact that there's a low voter turnout in April. Perfect. That works in my favor. 2, it will be one of the strangest campaigns that you've ever seen. Because what I'm going to do is, in the public's eyes, I'm going to run this as a, vote for me, and I'm standing up for principles and all that crap. That's to get the votes. But the stuff here on the radio show, the stuff we do on the daily radio show, the stuff we do on social media, the stuff we do on the websites, it's going to be insane, because I'm going to basically run a mockery of a campaign. Now, if I win this thing, that will also be hilarious. We're getting a call at 55 minutes after the hour. Let's go to the telephones and see if they are on the telephone. We called them earlier and they were no longer there when we touched base. Who do we have on the telephone with us?
You've got Joey Daddario, and Jeannie's going to join us here in a second.
Awesome. Well, I know we had you guys scheduled earlier, and I called you guys, and we had you on the phone, and then I went to the phone, you weren't there.
I know. I saw it just hang up. I didn't know if that was your end or our end. So
no, I don't know. It doesn't matter. We've got about 3 minutes left to go in the show here.
Okay.
So why don't we do this? Is there a possibility we could just have you guys on here in a couple weeks? Because we're literally going to get cut off by the computer in 3 minutes.
No problem. No problem, James.
Okay, well, we'll do this. We'll touch base with you guys here in a couple weeks. Appreciate it. Thank you much. Now, that is a lesson. That is an object lesson in keeping your effing scheduled interview time. I would have had Nate from the Joy Cops in this segment. I wouldn't have had him in the last segment if they would have kept their interview time. 56 minutes after the hour. Thanks for joining us here on the Jiggy Jaguar Experience. We are live as live can get on Radio Xenu, radioxenu.com. If you get a chance, check out radioxenu.com. You can, they're doing all sorts of different things over there. Attack of the 90s is Saturday, 10 p.m. Central, with replays at Friday, 1 p.m. Central. And, of course, you can find Radio Xenu on the TuneIn app. You can listen live as live can get anywhere at all. Gross Misconduct Live is Wednesdays, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Central Standard Time. Check out grossmisconductpodcast.com. Of course, the Niche Cast, the best of indie, unsigned, DIY, and underground, Wednesday nights, 7 to 11 Central on Radio Xenu. And the VO Cast, Epic Awesomeness, comes at you Saturday and Sunday mornings on Radio Xenu. And, of course, the Dingo Show. Maybe the Dingo ate your baby. Yes, maybe the Dingo ate your baby. Dingo, hosted by Crowbar, Inraban, I think is how you pronounce their name, and Quinn. Not sure if it's Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman or if it's If it's someone else named Quinn, Sundays, 10 p.m. Central on Radio Xenu. They will probably come after my ass now that I made some comment about Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. But that's that. Thanks for joining us here on the program. We will talk to you next week. And that is that. Maybe. I don't know how to end the show. How do you end the show? You know how we're going to end the show? We're going to end the show old school, if I can find it. Where is the... we used to have show opens and closes for this show. Where is our old school ending? Segment openers? No, that's not what it is. That's not what it is, as they say. What's this? We'll end it this way. We'll go old school this way.
Jiggy Jaguar.
Hi, I'm Marcia Stevenson, executive